Welcome to the Lion's Den. My name is Robert Love. I'm a neuroscientist. I specialize in helping people prevent Alzheimer's disease with science. Today is February 9th, 2023, and we are talking about supplements for anxiety. First, I'm not a medical doctor. I'm not giving you medical advice. Please consult your medical doctor before doing anything that affects your health. And my job tonight, I'm going to do my very best to give you the science and answer your questions about supplements for anxiety, why it's so important to address anxiety, so you have the information to make healthy choices, healthy decisions to improve your health and quality of life. And when you reduce anxiety, when you reduce depression, when you have a healthier mental health, that's not only good for your quality of life, but also helps prevent the risk of Alzheimer's disease. For example, those who have depression have a significant increased risk of Alzheimer's disease. Anxiety, I don't know the date on that. I'm guessing it's probably pretty similar. So having better mental health, not only is that just good for your mind and emotions, but it's also good for your brain health as well. If you're just arriving, please enter your first name, where you're from in the chat. If you're new, please say hello. And then I'd love to answer your questions about supplements and anxiety. I'll just get this out of the way. My favorite supplement for anxiety is not only good for anxiety, it's also good for sleep. It's also good for memory, also is good for your immune system and reduces inflammation. If you know what it is, type it in the chat. It is Lion's Mane. Lion's Mane is terrific. Lion's Mane helps improve the quality of sleep. You can also get really cool dreams on it. Lion's Mane is super duper safe. It is a mushroom that's been used in ancient Chinese and Japanese medicine, and Western medicine is now catching up on how beneficial it is. I just had a conversation with a Harvard medical doctor today. He was telling me how much he likes Lion's Mane. A problem with some supplements and some pharmaceuticals, not any pharmaceutical in particular, but some pharmaceuticals have side effects. Lion's Mane, the side effects are awesome. The side effects are better sleep, better mood, reduced anxiety, reduced depression, lower blood pressure. All right, all kinds of health benefits. It helps increase BDNF, which stands for brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF. That facilitates the growth of new brain cells and new neural connections. It helps improve memory, all kinds of great stuff, and it's super duper safe. I sell a Lion's Mane. If you want to learn more about that, I'm happy to tell you, but I don't want to just talk about that. I want to answer your questions about supplements for anxiety. So if you got a question, please enter your question. Hi, Bob. I'm great. Welcome. Oh, your name's Kim. Welcome. Great to have you. Hi, Chris. Hello, Amber from Canada. Hello from Malaysia. Awesome. Is this your first time? Welcome. We got St. Louis. We got Claudia. We got Ken Sawyer. Thank you. We got Carla from Metropolis, Illinois. 25 milligrams of melatonin is a lot. Melatonin in high doses can help with cancer. By the way, I want to say this. Please don't believe me just because I say it. Do your own research. I'm doing my very best to give you the research as best as I can understand it. And I've been wrong in the past. I've said multiple times, aluminum is not related to Alzheimer's disease. That was my previous perspective. My updated perspective, as I read more recent studies, is that it is. Research shows that there's more aluminum in the brain of Alzheimer's patients than healthy patients in controls. And so I now see that aluminum is associated with Alzheimer's disease. I wasn't always saying that. As few as 3 months ago, I was saying that it wasn't. So I'm doing my very best to give you the best science, and I'm going to be wrong because that's just the way science works. So please do your own research. Don't believe me just because I say it. And if you disagree with me, that's great. Do your own research to validate what is right. Okay. I just got scared there for a second. I thought it said I had 45 people on TikTok. I was like, wait, I just had like 150. What happened? So by the way, this is fluoride-free water. Go Bengals. I know we're not in the Super Bowl, but go Bengals. Here's a tiger. This is fluoride-free water from a Berkey filter with vitamin C, magnesium, and some Celtic sea salt, and a little bit of stevia for sweetness. Tastes like a salty lemonade. Jen, you can get Lion's Mane mushrooms here. If you click here, go to the link below my profile. You will see Lion's Mane mushrooms. I'll put that at the top. It says Roar Lion's Mane. And then if you want a free ebook, that's the next link. Can you take too much magnesium? Yes. It's difficult if you take magnesium glycinate. Nathaniel, oh, this is also a great anti-anxiety medication. Thank you for asking. So Magnesium is terrific. It's used in over 300 enzymatic processes in your body. 300. It's involved in sleep. It's involved in energy. It's involved in bone health. It's involved in muscle health. It's involved in brain health. And so this is really, really important. People who don't have enough magnesium, they're more likely to suffer from addiction, challenges with sleep, and anxiety. So having adequate magnesium is really important. According to, I think it was it the FD? No, the U.S. Department of Agriculture, the USDA, I think 70% of Americans are not eating enough magnesium-rich food, which means approximately 70% of Americans are deficient in magnesium. Anyone else think that's a problem? Give me a roar if you think that's a problem. If 70% of Americans are deficient in a mineral that's involved in 300 enzymatic processes, it's a big darn deal. So, can you take too much magnesium? Yes. You can take too much of just about everything, even water. If you drink water without salt in it, for example, you can deplete your body of minerals. I forget what the word is. Let me look this up. That way we'll all sound smart. What is the word for too much water? Overhydration, but there's another one. What is the scientific word for overhydration? Word for overhydration. Hyponatremia. It's a medical term for a sodium imbalance caused by excess water. There we go. So overhydration, so drinking too much water, that's a thing. If you want to sound, I don't know if you sound smart, but if you want to sound jargony, hyponatremia. So I think the Na is from sodium on the periodic table. So sodium on the periodic table is Na. So hypo, which is not enough, hypothyroid is not enough thyroid activity. Hyponatremia. There you go. Too much water. So yes, you can take too much magnesium. I recommend magnesium glycinate or bisglycinate, same thing. Magnesium glycinate is easily absorbed by the body, and it does not create disaster pants. If you've taken too much MCT oil, or if you've taken too much magnesium oxide or magnesium citrate, you know what disaster pants are. Give me a thumbs up or give me a roar if you know what disaster pants are. Disaster pants is running to the bathroom. If you don't, there will be a disaster. So too much magnesium citrate or magnesium oxide can leave you running for the bathroom. I don't recommend that. So I would do magnesium glycinate. It's inexpensive. It's very safe. Take as directed. The recommended dose of magnesium is 320 milligrams for women, 420 milligrams a day for men. I take approximately twice that. I'm not necessarily suggesting that you take twice the recommended dose. I'm telling you what I do. And I also eat magnesium-rich foods. I don't always take a magnesium supplement. I take days off because my body's telling me, hey, I don't need that today. And so do what's right for you and your body and experiment. See, a lot of people like to take magnesium also with lion's mane at night. Magnesium glycinate plus lion's mane at night is really, really great for sleep. Wow, that water just wants me to drink it with like the salty and the sweet from the stevia. Really good. Should make that into a sports drink. That's got to be better than the traditional sports drinks. All right, I'm going to log into TikTok here, and so I can join the live and comment in there. All right. Oh man, I'll just leave that alone. I don't need to comment on other people's TikToks. Okay, here I am. I'm in the chat. All right, hello. All right, fantastic. Miss Pot, getting my master's in psych NP, not wanting to prescribe antidepressants and anxiety. Thoughts? I think that's a great thought. I recommend you reach out to, if you can get a hold of her, talk to Dr. Georgia Eady. Georgia Eady. I saw her in a documentary. I think the documentary is called Fat Fiction. And she is a psychiatrist. She's a cutting edge psychiatrist who works in Los Angeles. And she helps people with psychiatric disorders using diet. So she helps reduce carbs, which reduces emotional fluctuations. She talks about how carbs are kryptonite for for your emotional stability. She doesn't use that word, but she basically says carbs are emotionally destabilizing. And so if you want to stabilize your emotions, whether it's depression, anxiety, panic disorder, helping people get on the right diet can be really helpful. Georgia Edie, message her, see if she will talk to you. She is going to be a great person. Also, there's a great interview with Dr. Chris Palmer on the Tim Ferriss podcast. Check him out. He talks about using the ketogenic diet for psychiatric issues, which is really, really cool. Thoughts on ashwagandha? Yeah, ashwagandha is great for anxiety. Women, I think, get better experience with it than men. Ashwagandha is great. Try it out. Ashwagandha is very, very safe. It helps some people with sleep. It can be great for anxiety. So I'd recommend giving ashwagandha a try, especially if you are a woman. I've had some men tell me it's really great for them. I've tried it. I haven't noticed a benefit. Yeah, so ashwagandha could be very, very helpful. How is my piano going? Thank you for asking. I recently hurt my hand, and so I haven't been playing for a while, but I'm going to get back into it. Daniela Duel. Yeah, I would love to have Georgia Edie on. She's super awesome. How to combat anxiety with stimulating supplements. I'm not sure exactly what you're asking, Daniela Doodle. So some people get anxiety with coffee. So coffee is great for depression. If someone's depressed, give them some coffee, right? Depression is like this. It's like, oh, I don't want to do anything, right? I'm depressed. I don't want to do anything, right? Give them some coffee. They're like, all right, I got coffee. Let's go. Chop, chop, right? Anxiety is like, oh my gosh, I got this tension. I got too much tension in my body. So coffee, not good, or caffeine, not good for anxiety, great for depression. So I'd recommend reducing stimulating medications or stimulating drugs like caffeine or nicotine, or what are some other stimulants? Those are the two that are very common. So reduce your caffeine if you're experiencing anxiety. Texas Mom, I'm not live on YouTube. Yes, I am. Hello, YouTubes. No links are coming. Oh, I'm sorry. Here's the link. So my YouTube folks, I'm sorry. I'm trying to manage all three of you at once. I'm not doing a great job of it. Please forgive me. So here's the link. So WP Love. So YouTube, here's the link to get the free resources as well as to get the Lion's Mane and anything else I mentioned. So click here for Lion's Mane and free resource. I'll just say click here for Lion's Mane. There you go. Thank you, the M-Cell, for commenting. I so appreciate that. Pamela, great to have you there. All right, Stephanie, I hope you got that. All right. Outstanding. Okay, more questions. How are we doing here? Karina, when I was struggling with depression, my dad had me cut carbs and sugar and exercise more. Great. Your dad was right. Exercise is medicine for your brain. Exercise improves our self-image. It improves our confidence. It improves sleep. If I could recommend one thing for everyone, it would be exercise, because it has so many great benefits. We'll just say it improves sleep. So exercise daily improves sleep. Sleep is incredible for your health. Sleep has been demonized, villainized, I would say from 1990 until about 2010. And then around 2010, sleep became cool again. I remember talking about how little sleep we needed and why that was such a good idea. I was in my 20s then. I was wrong. I could go with little sleep then, but my work quality was much lower. And it's not sustainable. You want to do things that are sustainable. Much better to get more sleep and work more effectively your waking hours than try to get ahead by not sleeping. Getting ahead by not sleeping, by not meditating, by not taking time to eat, by not exercising, like skipping your workout, skipping an hour workout for an hour of work is a bad idea. That's not a sustainable trade-off. So exercise for sure. Monique, what's my take on 5-HTP? So who knows about 5-HTP? Probably most of you. Give me a like, give me a thumbs up, give me a roar. 5-HTP. 5-HTP is a precursor to serotonin. It's actually very similar to tryptophan. So tryptophan is an amino acid that's found in protein like turkey. Tryptophan is a precursor to 5-HTP. 5-HTP is a precursor to serotonin. Serotonin is a precursor to melatonin. So both tryptophan and 5-HTP are supplements you can take that increase serotonin as well as potentially melatonin. Serotonin is a neurotransmitter involved in depression and anxiety. Most antidepressant and anti-anxiety medications increase serotonin. I'll give you a little secret. 95% of your serotonin is made by your gut bacteria. Let me say that again. 95% of your serotonin is made by your gut bacteria. If you want to increase serotonin, it's a great idea to get healthy gut bacteria. How do you do this? You eat healthy food and stop eating unhealthy food. So you eat food with lots of fiber. That means vegetables. That means plants. Only plants have fiber. Meat does not have fiber by definition. So eat lots of plants. Your gut bacteria love it. Most of your gut bacteria are in your large intestine. They are in your colon. And your gut bacteria, as gross as this may sound, they pick through your feces before they come out and eat the fiber that's left in your poop, right? So you want lots of fiber that makes it all the way through your digestive tract to feed your gut buddies. Gut buddies are what Stephen Gundry calls your healthy gut bacteria. So you want to eat lots of fiber, nuts, seeds, plants. Eat lots of plants. That fiber gets to your gut bacteria. That feeds them. They get very happy. They make serotonin. They also make dopamine. They make vitamin K. Your gut bacteria are so very, very important. So before taking antidepressant drugs, I'm not giving you medical advice. If I were talking to my parent or someone I love, I would say, before taking antidepressant drugs, let's have you eat some healthy food. Stop eating refined sugar, packaged and processed food that hurt your gut bacteria. Cut out that poisonous food, poisonous for your gut bacteria. And let's get you eating lots of healthy food that feels good for your gut bacteria and see how much more serotonin you make. Let's do this the powerful, natural way. If 95% of your serotonin is made in your gut, which it is, then let's work on that. I don't just want to give you a drug that artificially increases serotonin. Most antidepressant drugs are called SSRIs. That stands for selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors. It basically blocks the reuptake of serotonin in the brain. It increases the amount of serotonin in the synapse in an artificial way. So these drugs increase serotonin in the synapse in an artificial way. Is that good? Well, it can be helpful. It does increase serotonin, and it can be helpful for people with depression and anxiety. But 95% of your serotonin is made in your gut bacteria. So therefore, if you want healthy, natural serotonin, work on your gut. So this is a long-winded answer getting to 5-HTP. So 5-HTP is a healthy, safe way of increasing serotonin. I think it's a lot safer and a lot healthier because of lots fewer side effects than taking antidepressant drugs, SSRIs, like Prozac, like Zoloft. So 5-HTP can be a great way to increase serotonin. And I don't want you to become dependent on supplements. I'd rather have you do healthy behaviors and healthy foods. Speaking of which, there was a great list. If any of you remember it, we went through this maybe 2 weeks ago about foods, about activities, ways to increase serotonin that were natural. I don't know if you remember these things. If you remember that list, so it was like 10 things you can do to naturally increase serotonin. If you remember them, I'm going to give you like 10 seconds to write them down. Anything you remember to increase serotonin. So play along in the chat in Instagram and TikTok and YouTube. Write in the chat things you can do to increase serotonin in the next 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, here's what I remember. I'm not going to remember all of them, I don't think. So 1 is exercise. 2 is spend time with loved ones in community. Number 3 is eat certain foods. I think turkey and cottage cheese might be in there, but there's certain foods that help increase serotonin. 4 is listen to music. And 5 is meditate. I think that's all I got. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to read the chat here. Oh, wow. We got a bunch of answers. This is great. Laughing, Mission Green. Kathy, yoga. We got Gina, sleep. Sleep is great. Hickstown, yoga. Jilly, GABA. Mermaid, exercise. Gina, exercise. Karina, clean up your diet. Mission Green, exercise. Nathaniel, exercise, eat healthy, meditate. Hickstown, magnesium, eat carbs. Kathy, exercise. Esperanza, Parmesan, avocado, nuts. Rebecca, outdoors. Outdoors, I forgot that one. Yara, sleep. Kelly, dark chocolate. Kathy, hugs. Oh, totally hugs. Karina, yes, music. Jilly, gut health. User 9342. Gina, yes to music. Fantastic. So let me look this up. Behaviors that increase serotonin naturally. Here we go. Healthline. By the way, I love Healthline. Healthline is one of my favorite health resources. They are so good. If you like Healthline, give me a thumbs up. One thing I often do, I'll say health benefits of broccoli. And then I'll say Healthline, and then I'll pull up the Healthline article on broccoli. They're so very, very good. So they're my favorite resource. All right, thank you for the hearts. It's like no one's giving hearts to Healthline. It's a free resource. It's really well done. You can read the research on there. They're great. Okay. So here's what Healthline says. Number 1, adjust your diet. Eat tryptophan foods like turkey and salmon. Wow, look at all those hearts. Thank you. Number 2, get more exercise. Number 3, bring in the bright light. Okay, spend at least 10 to 15 minutes a day outside. You heard it right here. 10 to 15 minutes a day outside in the sun, no sunglasses. Do not look directly at the sun, but look in the direction of the sun, 10 to 15 minutes minimum. Number 4, certain supplements. That's not very specific. Tryptophan, 5-HTP, St. John's wort, probiotics. Number 5, massage. Get a massage. Number 6, mood induction. What is that? That's like a meditation, a visualizing, thinking positive thoughts. Number 7, manage your emotions and stress levels. Yoga, journaling, deep breathing, calming music, affirmations, gratitude, taking a warm bath, and aromatherapy. That's all under manage your emotions and stress. Boy, those each would work. 8, sleep deprivation. Get out of here. We'll ignore that one. I don't want to go into that. Number 9, socialize with loved ones. Number 10, help others. Totally. When you help others, this is from Wayne Dyer. Who remembers Wayne Dyer? Who's an old school self-help person with Wayne Dyer? Give me some love for Wayne Dyer. So here's what he said on one of his recordings. Let's say I'm at the grocery store and there's a mother with a crying child who's getting just a gallon of milk and I got like a bunch of groceries. If I let her go in front of me, my serotonin goes up because I helped her. Hers also goes up because she received help. Isn't that cool? And someone watching us, their serotonin also goes up. So when you do a kind act, when you receive a kind act, and when you observe an act of kindness, your serotonin goes up. Isn't that amazing? So there's 3 good reasons to do good things in the world. Number 1, you benefit. If you've ever worked at a soup kitchen, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Who's worked at a soup kitchen? Who's volunteered? Who's worked with the underprivileged? Put something in the chat. Let me know what that experience was like for you emotionally. So you benefit directly. It's not just giving. You definitely receive being a volunteer. Number 2, receiving good things. So when someone offers help, please receive it. I do this throughout the live. I ask you for help. Give me some ideas, give me some questions. And then when you share with me good things you've done, I feel really good. So receive. Number 3, observe. When you observe someone doing good things, it helps us all. So when someone says, hey, I was kind to my neighbor today, or when someone says, I ate broccoli today, these good things, these help us feel good. All right. So help others. Number 11 is laugh. All right. So I'm going to give you this list again. For those of you taking notes at home, are you ready? The article is called 11 Ways to Boost Serotonin Without Medication. 1, adjust your diet. Eat tryptophan foods like turkey and salmon. Make sure it's wild caught salmon. Number 2, exercise. Number 3, sunlight. Be outside 10 to 15 minutes a day. Number 4, certain supplements like tryptophan, 5-HTP, St. John's wort, probiotics. Number 5, get a massage. Number 6, meditation. Number 7, manage your stress with things like yoga, journaling, deep breathing, and affirmations. Next, socialize with loved ones. Next, help others. Last one, laugh more. Let's give a big hand for that. 11 is so that's a list of 10, 11 things you can do without any drugs to increase serotonin, which can help with depression and anxiety. Hi, mother. Sorry, I thought I heard my mother at the door. By the way, since we're talking about giving and receiving, I have a request of you. Tomorrow, my dear mother is getting shoulder replacement surgery. It's been put off 2 times, and she's finally getting it. And I'm here to help her recover. So I'm gonna be here to do the things necessary. I'm gonna be cooking food, I'm gonna be getting her things, and she's gonna need ice and whatever. So I'm here for what she needs. So I would love your help. Would you please pray with me for just a moment? Dear Lord, I want to send love and prayers and healing for my mother. Please help her to get good sleep tonight. Help reduce her stress and anxiety about the surgery. Please help her surgery to go very, very well. Please help the doctors to get good sleep and the nurses and the anesthetist. Please help them to do a really good job. And then please help her to recover well. Please help my father and I to do what we can to help her heal. Please help reduce her pain as she recovers. Please help her to get good sleep as she recovers. And just please bless her and keep her safe throughout all of this. Amen. All right. Thank you. All right. For those of you just joining us, this is the Lion's Den. This is where we come to support and love each other. And you, as a member, are, if you choose to identify as such, are an evolving line. We're here to help support and love each other. Today, we are talking about supplements for anxiety. And I just went over a whole list of things that you can do without prescription drugs that can increase serotonin. So increasing serotonin helps with both depression and anxiety. If you learn something, please put that in the chat. If you learn, tell me what you're going to do, what behavior you are going to do to help reduce anxiety as well as depression. And thank you so much for all the kind, loving comments. I'm reading as many as I can. I really appreciate it. Thank you for your love and prayers. I really appreciate it. And I just love this community. I love you all. And I love that we can come here and support each other and pray for each other and support and love each other. It's just a true blessing. It really is. All right. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, the MCell. I so appreciate your kind words. All right. Let's see what we got going here on the comments. All right, here's what people learned. Sunshine, taking a walk. And thank you for all the kind supporting comments. I appreciate it. My mother's first name is Angela. So if you'd like to pray for Angela, thank you. And right now, we are in Cincinnati, Ohio. Yes, Kathy, the breathing and the yoga. So how many milligrams of raw lion's mane? So follow the instructions on the bottle. So this is my lion's mane. If you're interested in a lion's mane, please get this. Here's why. This is the best quality lion's mane at the best possible price that you're going to get. It is 50 cents a day when you do out the math. That includes the cost of shipping. Amazing. And it's third-party tested, which means an independent company has tested this to evaluate it. So you want to look for that in whatever supplement you get. It's third-party tested. It's GMP certified. It comes with a money-back guarantee, 6-month money-back guarantee. What else? That's the best, and it's a great price. It's a right now we're doing buy one get 3 free, and so I take 2 pills at night, which is a single dose. I get 2 pills at night, and that's a dose. So it's got 266 milligrams of lion's mane, 266 of cordyceps, 266 of reishi, 266 of shiitake, and a blend of 10 medicinal mushrooms in total. And it's terrific. I take it at night before sleep. It helps me sleep. And then I take other lion's mane supplements during the day to help with productivity and anxiety. Awesome. And then if you've gotten my lion's mane, if you want to say something nice, that would be lovely. Anything you want to say would be, anything you want to say about it would be great. Thank you, Monica. Veronica, did you get what you needed? Pretty unique. You take it before bed. Outstanding. Yes, you can take raw lion's mane at night. Awesome, Shanna. Charlie in Austin, Texas. Charlie, that sounds like I'm not a cardiologist, and so that sounds very specific. And so, I'm sorry, I don't have any information for you. That sounds very serious, and I'm sorry. And love and prayers to you and your mother. Awesome, Monica. Yeah, 266. So this has been a great dose of lion's mane because it also works synergistically with the other mushrooms. So lion's mane isn't about the more the better. That's not that hasn't been true. I've given some people supplements that are big doses of lion's mane, and it's upset their stomach. Other people have told me they get bloating when they take a big scoop of lion's mane. So this is really gentle on the stomach, so everyone can take it. Um, and it's small enough to where you can take it at night. And so it's 266 of lion's mane, but it's also got cordyceps, reishi, shiitake, maitake, turkey tail, chaga. It's got a bunch of different lion's manes. So Veronica, it's not just about the quantity, it's also about the synergy of the different mushrooms. And then please let me ask you this. So I invite you this, Veronica, buy my lion's mane and then get another one with 500 or 1,000 milligrams. Test them, see which one you like better. If you don't like mine better, let me know. I'm happy to refund you. So so there you go. So whether either mine's the best lion's mane that you try, or I'm happy to refund you. So check it out. It will take a while to get to Sweden, but if you want to take a bigger lion's mane, you can try that and see which one works better for you. Thank you so much, Dolores Love. I appreciate it. Thank you, Karina. Thank you, Shadi. I appreciate that. I don't know what causes cystic acne. I can look that up, but that seems like a very specific question. How's your diet? Are you eating a whole food plant-based diet? I think that's really important. Yes, Toya, you can take it if you have a past history of kidney stones, but make sure you're drinking plenty of water. And then if you're on medication, please check with your pharmacist or medical doctor. If you're on any sort of medication, please check with your pharmacist or medical doctor before taking any supplement. It's very important. Your health and safety matters. And so please check with your medical professional. Hello, Kitty. I don't have any thoughts on gallbladder challenges for children. I specialize in helping older adults. And so things involved with children are really outside of my realm of expertise. So Dr. Hanina, so I would clean up the diet first, remove processed and packaged foods, drink lots of water, fluoride-free water, reduce the stress, get good sleep, and remove the packaged and processed foods. And that can really help with skin health. I take a skin supplement. There's a link to that below my profile. I wouldn't start there. I would start with diet, right? I could say, get the supplement that'll help your skin. And indeed it may, but if you're not going to clean up your diet, it's going to be of little help, just like with weight loss. So lion's mane can help with weight loss by improving sleep, which is really important. Also reduces anxiety. I don't recommend this first thing for weight loss. First thing for weight loss is change your diet. Get rid of the sugar, get rid of the packaged foods, the processed foods. If you're not willing to make those dietary changes, all the lion's mane in the world isn't going to necessarily help you lose weight. It will help you sleep better, which improves your health and your quality of life and your brain health and all kinds of things. But is it going to help you lose weight if you don't change your diet? Not so much, right? So the important thing for anxiety, for depression, for Alzheimer's, for diabetes, for cystic acne is you really want to change the diet. I can't stress that enough. Megan, that's a really good question. We don't have data on lion's mane in children. So this is something that you need to talk to your doctor and pharmacist about and see what's right for you. And again, I would start with the diet first with kids. Kids can eat mushrooms. You can also get lion's mane mushroom as a food mushroom. And if you want your children to have optimal health, I'd recommend starting with the diet and a lot of good sleep. Awesome, Maria. Yeah, you're going to love that sunlight. It's going to be great. But with yours, it's 2 capsules a day. No. Mine is 2 capsules, but in those 2 capsules is 266 of lion's mane, Veronica. So a dose of mine is 2 capsules, but 2 capsules contain 266 milligrams. Okay. So why Isabella? I'm guessing that's Isabella. You are very passionate. You are very knowledgeable and passionate about Alzheimer's. Does it run in my family? Yes, I had a grandfather with Alzheimer's disease. I had another grandfather with dementia, and I got involved in this 3 years ago. I became concerned about my parents. They just weren't as mentally sharp as they used to be. And I looked around the house. They had just a ton of sugar around the house. I said, look, we got to change this. You two are not as sharp as you used to be. This is a problem. And I just took all their sugar. I threw it away. I threw away all their chocolate. And I started making healthy chocolate. I said, look, I got to get you some healthy chocolate that you're going to enjoy eating because I know you're not just going to start just eating only broccoli. And so I started changing their diet and I started doing a lot of research about all the things that can help prevent Alzheimer's disease. This was 3 years ago. And so I've been working on this for 3 years to try to get this information out there to help people. So thank you for asking. Rebecca, just ordered your Lion's Mane. I have an inferior product I purchased local and I can't wait. Awesome, Rebecca. You're going to love it. Can you post some clinical studies on Lion's Mane? Sure, sure, Kayla. Let me look something up. Let me go to scholar.google.com. Okay, so here's one in the Journal of, here's one from 2018, the Journal of Medicinal Mushrooms, dietary supplementation of lion's mane and spatial memory in mice. So I'm just going to read you the conclusion. I haven't read this study. I'd like to read the whole thing, but that would be boring for you as I do this. Looking over this, oral supplementation of lion's mane has selective improvements in recognition memory without altering spatial memory, which supports the hypothesis that recognition memory can be modeled as a dual process. So we'll just take this. I'll try to take the jargon out of this. Oral supplementation improved recognition in mice. That's cool. Let's look something else. Let's how about lion's mane and Alzheimer's. So I'm going to Google Scholar, which is scholar.google.com. Ooh, this looks like a good one. Neurotrophic properties of lion's mane. That's the same journal. Interesting. Neurotrophic properties of lion's mane from Malaysia. Neurotrophic factors are important in promoting growth and differentiation of neurons. So basically, this is saying lion's mane increased something called NGF, which stands for nerve growth factor. This promotes the growth of neurons, both like dendrites as well as new neurons, I believe new neurons. So this basically shows that this helps promote the growth of new neurons. And this is from 2013, excuse me. And then here, let me look up on, what is it? Healthline. So I'm going to do exactly what I told you I do earlier. So I'm going to look up Lion's Mane Benefits Healthline. They do a great job in sharing with you the data. Okay, so 9 health benefits of lion's mane. This is cool. So if you want to read this article, just simply search lion's mane health benefits Healthline. It'll tell you. This article is called 9 health benefits of lion's mane mushroom. 1, could protect against dementia. Studies have found that lion's mane mushrooms contain 2 special compounds that can stimulate the growth of brain cells. Boom. Lion's mane extracts have shown to reduce symptoms of memory loss in mice, as well as prevent neuronal damage. A 2020 study of people with mild Alzheimer's disease found that supplementation with lion's mane daily for 49 weeks significantly improved cognitive test scores compared to a placebo. So this is a placebo-controlled study of people with Alzheimer's disease, basically over a year. 49 weeks is approximately a year. And lion's mane showed a significant improvement against placebo. And I can click this link and look up this study. Let's do that. The study is called Prevention of Early Alzheimer's Disease by Lion's Mane, pilot double-blind placebo-controlled study. So it's a double-blind study. How many people? There were cognitive assessments. This doesn't tell me. I'm going to have to read the study to find out how many people is in it. That's a poor abstract. A good abstract will say how many people. An abstract is the top of an article that basically gives you its summary. So Lion's Mane is safe, well tolerated, and may be important in achieving neurocognitive benefits. I'd want to read this whole study to give you more information. This is from 2020 in Frontiers of Aging in Neuroscience. Hi, Mother. Just a moment. Let me say good night to my mother. Be right back. Good night. Have a good sleep. All right. Thank you. Okay. So those are just some studies, Kayla. Oh, let me go through the rest of the article. Oh, wow. That's a lot of comments just went through. Okay. Next. So could protect against dementia, helps relieve symptoms of depression and anxiety. That's cool. We already knew that. We've been talking about that. 3, may speed recovery from nervous system injuries. That's cool. 4, protects against ulcers in the digestive tract. I did not know that. Number 5, reduces the risk of heart disease. I did not know that. So I did know that it does help with blood pressure. So that might be helpful. But it says, what else? Studies on rats and mice found that lion's mane mushroom extract improves fat metabolism and lowers triglyceride levels. That's darn cool. 6, helps manage diabetes symptoms. 7, may help fight cancer. I think I knew that. Lion's mane extract. What is this? So you can read this article on healthline.com or search Healthline Lion's Mane. So lion's mane has helped with several types of cancer, including liver, colon, stomach, and blood cancer. A 2013 study of mice with colon cancer found that taking lion's mane extract reduced the spread of cancer to the lungs by 69%. So it reduces the spreading of cancer. 8, it reduces inflammation and oxidative stress. Definitely knew that. And reducing inflammation is a big darn deal because that helps with all kinds of chronic diseases. Not all chronic diseases, but many. Number 9, it boosts the immune system. That's cool. Dosage. There's no standard dosage for lion's mane. Forms can come in tablets, capsules, powders, and tinctures. There's no specific guidelines. Safety. No studies involving humans examined the side effects of lion's mane, but they appear to be very safe. No adverse events have been seen in rats, even in very high doses, as high as 5 grams per kilogram body weight. So they give mice and rats very high doses. So 5 grams per kilogram. So if that were you, so we'll say 2 grams per pound. So if you're 150 pounds times that 2, that'd be 300 grams. That's so much. They've given that amount to mice per day for a month with no negative side effects. That's great. That's so much. If you're allergic and sensitive to mushrooms, that's something to be considered about. There you go. So I hope that's helpful. Let's give a big hand for lion's mane. Give a big roar for lion's mane. Oh my gosh, it's safe. It does all these cool things. Let me go over these benefits one more time. If you're just joining us, this is 9 benefits of lion's mane mushroom. Number 1, reduces the risk of dementia. Number 2, relieves symptoms of depression and anxiety. So that should really be 2 and 3. Next, lion's mane helps recovery of the nervous system, like from brain injury or spinal cord injury. Number 4, protects against ulcers and digestive tract issues. Number 5, reduces the risk of heart disease. Number 6, helps with diabetes. Number 7, may help fight cancer. Number 8, reduces inflammation and oxidative stress. Number 9, boosts the immune system. And lastly, super duper safe, right? The toxicity level in mice is 2 grams per pound, which is so much, right? For a human, that's 300 grams. No one's taking that. No one's taking that in good sense, right? I wouldn't take that much as an experiment. There's just way too much. Okay. Yay, lion's mane. Absolutely the M cell. Okay, great. What questions do y'all have? How are we doing here? Is that cool or what? So there's my TikTok. There we go. So if you want to get a great lion's mane, I have what I believe is the highest quality lion's mane at the best possible price. I've made this as affordable as I possibly could. I went to 33 different supplement companies looking for the best quality at the best value, and I found it, and that's what I'm offering to you. My lion's mane is a mixture of 10 medicinal mushrooms, not just lion's mane, but reishi, chaga, turkey tail, cordyceps, all these wonderful mushrooms. They work synergistically. It improves sleep. It reduces inflammation. It helps with the memory. It protects the brain. It's good for the immune system. All these great benefits. If you're getting benefits from my lion's mane, would you please put something in the chat to let people know? And what to look for in a great lion's mane supplement. You want to look for third-party tested. This means an individual company has tested it to make sure that it's of high quality. Whatever supplement you get, make sure it's third-party tested. You'll see that on the label or in the description. I pay extra for that. I pay extra for another company to evaluate my lion's mane and certify it as third-party tested. Next, you want GMP certified. That stands for Good Manufacturing Practices. That's a good standard for a manufacturing company that makes supplements. That's a standard in quality. Next, you want to make sure it has a money back guarantee. I have a 6-month money back guarantee. That's how serious I am about this. I want to make sure that you get to try it and that you feel confident in the quality. If you don't like it, let me know. I'm happy to refund you. And then I want you to try it against other lion's mane. I was talking to Veronica earlier saying, hey, try mine against any other lion's mane. See which one you like better. If you don't like mine better, I'm happy to refund you. And I'm serious about that. So you got nothing to lose, because worst case scenario, you get free lion's mane, right? If you order and you decide you don't want it, you say, Robert, I'd like a refund. I refund you, and you get to keep it. You don't need to send it back. I don't want you to send it back. I want you to keep it and try it. If you don't like it, it's not for you. Or if you find out you have an allergy, I want you to give it to somebody. But so that'll just be my gift for you. So I'm that serious. I want to make it that safe and easy for you to buy. If you want to get some, you can click the link below my profile or click this thing right here. Go to my link tree and then go to, it says Roar Lion's Mane Supplement, the best quality at the best price. Click that. And then if you buy the upgraded package, you get free shipping. And we also do international shipping. If you're in another country, it will take longer. I don't know how long. There's all kinds of different variables. In the United States, it takes approximately 5 business days. After you order, you will get an email with tracking once it ships out, so you can track it there. Any questions about that? Karina, I've noticed more mental clarity after taking Roar Lion's Mane. Awesome. Right on. What's good for prostate cancer? Just diagnosed. That's a different question. Let me get back to you. Candy Cane, can we order one-time lion's mane, or doesn't have to be a subscription? Yeah, you order one time. So right now the deal is buy 1, get 3 free. Incredible deal, Candy. So you can go there, check that out. When I click, there's no link. Here, go to roarlionsmane.com, Karen. So if you go this on your computer or on your phone, www.roarlionsmane.com, that will take you there. Has lion's mane helped your parents? I just got them on it. My dad has been resistant because I gave him an earlier version of a supplement from another company, and it had lion's mane. It had too much. He's like, this hurts my stomach. I don't want this. And so I haven't given it to him in a while. I just gave him some tonight. I said, Dad, I want you to try this for sleep. So I will let you know. Are unit balance the same as lion's mane? I don't think so. Does it help with weight loss? Yes, lion's mane helps with weight loss in a couple of ways. Number 1, it helps with sleep. If you don't sleep well, it's very difficult to lose weight. Number 2, it helps reduce anxiety. And a lot of people eat because of emotional distress. I know I do. So it helps with that. Number 3, it helps with just cognition and making better decisions. Those are really important for weight loss. And there's another benefit for weight loss as well. What was it? It reduces, does it reduce triglycerides? Studies have found that lion's mane mushroom extract improves fat metabolism and lowers triglyceride levels. So that's really healthy for your heart. So does that necessarily equate directly to weight loss? I don't know. But if it improves fat metabolism, it's reasonable to assume that it can help with weight loss. Let me see. Does lion's mane help with weight loss? Helps with weight loss definitely through sleep. Lion's mane improves fat metabolism to aid in shedding off unwanted fat. That's in evogennutrition.com. Okay, what else? Yes, Scoop. Om Yum and Morning Man are great for energy. Specifically for energy in the morning, I would do the Morning Man. I take both of them. So these are two sponsors that have a great product. One of them is called Morning Man, which is a morning green smoothie. And then the other one is a green smoothie powder. And the other one is a Lion's Mane coffee replacement powder. I mix them together. They're just great, but they're good individually. If I were to choose one, for the morning, I would choose Morning Man because that's 50 different superfoods. The coffee replacement extract is rich in lion's mane. So if you want lion's mane in the morning, that's a great one to have. You can also put it in your coffee. What does it taste like? So this is my lion's mane. It doesn't, well, it's in a capsule, so it doesn't have a taste. I'll eat one though if you want me to. I've been doing that the last couple nights. It's really great. Okay, is everyone able to get to the Roar lion's mane? Okay, it looks like everyone's set with that. Terrific. Let me know if you have any problems with that. So user 4482, you keep on posting this. What do you recommend for the brain that you use to focus for memory and to feel awaken? So one, I recommend lion's mane, which is what I've been talking about. Lion's mane is great for the brain. It's great for focus. It's good for memory. But really, I'd start with behaviors. I'd start with morning sunlight. I'd start with drinking plenty of water. I'd start with exercise. Exercise for 30 minutes a day. That improves cognition and it improves your sleep quality. So I'd start with that. Micamos, increased anxiety and stress raise cortisol. So I think it would definitely help with weight loss. Yes, absolutely. Scoop. So will Roar make you sleepy if you take it in the morning? No. Roar, some people, actually, that's not true. Some people do experience sleepiness. I don't. It's an adaptogen. An adaptogen is, so a lot of these functional mushrooms are, they're stimulating when you're tired and they're relaxing when you want to get relaxed. It's very, very cool. Ashwagandha, same deal. If you look up ashwagandha, it's an adaptogen. It will increase energy when you're fatigued and it will decrease energy when you want to relax. I know it sounds strange. I agree. It's strange, but they do that. I take lion's mane before bed and I sleep really, really well. A lot of other people have reported that as well. It's a great benefit of lion's mane, and certainly my lion's mane that's a blend of all these medicinal mushrooms. And then people will take it in the morning and feel energetic. You know, who's taken my lion's mane and felt energetic in the morning? Would you comment, please? Some people say they feel more cognitively clear. So if you feel more energy from taking Roar lion's mane, please let me know. Yes, Mariana, it does take like burnt popcorn when I empty the capsule. Yeah, totally. But you don't need to do that. You can just swallow the capsule and it has no flavor. It's great. And how are we doing? Melina, you just got my lion's mane. Awesome. Have you tried it? How do you like it? And it's a great supplement for anxiety. I don't necessarily recommend starting with supplements for anxiety. I want you to start with exercise. I want you to start with sleep. I want you to start with a clean diet. I want you to start with hugs. Please get hugs. Tell someone you love them, receive love, pick up trash in your neighborhood by doing a good deed. Doing a good deed is a great way to reduce depression and anxiety. Work in a soup kitchen, volunteer, do meaningful work, listen to music, eat lots of fiber. It's good for your gut bacteria. Do all of those behaviors first. Then let's talk about supplements. Some great supplements are great for your overall health. A B complex vitamin is great for brain health. That can help with depression and anxiety. Lion's mane is great, as we just talked about. Magnesium is really helpful. L-theanine can reduce anxiety by reducing stress and reducing cortisol. Ashwagandha, many other people find that as well. But I don't want you to look at supplements as a crutch. Look at them as an add-on. I want you eating healthy food. I really do. And I want you doing that in combination with other things. Does that make sense? Give me a roar if you're going to eat some healthy food. Give me a roar if you're going to eat more vegetables. If you're going to get exercise in the morning, get sunlight in the morning. Who's committed to morning sunlight? Let me see that in the chat. Who's up to that? I take Lion's Mane in the morning. Don't have a problem falling asleep. Winning. Awesome. Pocahontas, I deliver to South Africa if you want to try mine. There's a link below my profile to it. Julie. Okay, ashwagandha and cordyceps are stimulating. Interesting. That's good to know. Thank you, user 411. Jenny, is Lion's Mane gentle on the stomach? It depends which one you take. Mine is very gentle on the stomach. Some big doses are hard on the stomach. Jamal, roar to you. Okay, morning sunlight. Ramona, roar to you. Pocahontas, roar. Ernestine, roar. Mariana, roar. Okay, you're all going to get morning sunlight. You wake up in the morning, you drink your water, you drink your celery juice, you put on your clothes, you're out the door. You're in the sunlight. Great. It's great being a human in the sun. Our bodies love it. Really, really important. Karina, roar, love the morning sun. Outstanding. Baby Bear, could eating healthier include supplements? Yes. Could that help with tapering off antidepressants? Yes. And I want you to work with your pharmacist and medical doctor. Do not change your medication without consulting your medical practitioner. I'm very serious about this. A lot of people have had trouble doing that. Don't just start playing with your medication. Talk to your medical doctor and your pharmacist. Work with them. Let them know, hey, I'm exercising more. I'm eating healthier food. I'm taking Lion's Mane. I'm feeling better. I want to start coming off the medication if that's what you want to do, but you got to work with them because I want you to be safe. These medications for anxiety, depression, for OCD, for psychiatric issues, they're very serious. You gotta work with your psychiatrist, with your medical doctor. Very, very important to do that. Brandy, can you take both morning and night? Yes, I take Lion's Mane at both morning and night. I take it before I go to bed. I'm going to take this as soon as I get off the call, as soon as I get off the live. I'm going to put on my cool glasses. Boom, cool glasses. Jump in the bathtub, get a hot bath in, get some really good sleep. And then tomorrow I'm up early. My mother's having shoulder replacement surgery, and I'm on call. I got to be there to help. So I really want good sleep tonight. And then I will take some Om-Yum and some Morning Man in the morning. Actually, I'm going to make some and put it in a big water bottle because I'm going to be at the hospital for a couple hours and I want to have some healthy food. And I'm going to be posting some videos tomorrow. So I'll be editing some videos on my phone. And so, yeah, I'll be taking Lion's Mane kind of all day tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you, Julie. Yeah, absolutely. How much Lion's Mane do I take daily? So I take 1 dose of this minimum. And I only take this 5 to 6 days a week. I don't take supplements every day. I want to be clear about that. And I do that because I want my body to be accustomed to not taking them every day. Make sense? Next. So I'll do this at night and then I'll do Om-Yum 1 to 2 times during the day, sometimes 3. So I'll take, so between 2 to 4 servings of Lion's Mane a day is what I'll do. And then I'll eat mushrooms 3 times a week. Not necessarily Lion's Mane mushrooms. I will if I can find them, but yeah. And so I take a lot of Lion's Mane. It's hard to take too much. I'm not saying you want to take the maximum dose. I don't know what dose is optimal, but it's hard to take too much. What brand of Lion's Mane do I take? I take my brand of Lion's Mane, Roar Lion's Mane. We got a great discount right now. Buy 1, get 3 free. You get some at the link below my profile or go to roarlionsmane.com, Kimtastic. Ben, I've not read the book Breathe. I've heard good things about it though. Artie Dog, am I in a relationship? You mean a romantic relationship? Baby Bear, sending love to your mom. Thank you. Arturo, trustworthy store for peptides. You want to go to a longevity doctor, Arturo. You want to be prescribed peptides by a functional medicine doctor or longevity medicine doctor, and you want to get your peptides through a compound pharmacy. So you need a prescription. So I went to one. I went to one in Orlando. There was a virtual doctor, and I got prescribed BPC 157, and I got it sent from a compound pharmacy. So you want to get through a compound pharmacy. Awesome, Kimtastic. You're going to love it. This is the mushroom revolution. Totally. Who's seen the movie Fantastic Fungi? Who's seen who's seen that one? It's by Paul Stamets. I got a chance to interview Paul. Excuse me, twice. I've interviewed Paul Stamets twice. He's awesome. Who likes Paul Stamets? Give me a roar. Give me a thumbs up for Paul Stamets. He's involved. He's the leader of the mushroom revolution, I would say. He's shared so much great science about how we can improve our health and improve our lives with mushrooms. It's just great. Instagram, how are we doing over here? How do you clean raw vegetables? Wash them with water. It's great to have just a little bit of dirt on there because that's healthy probiotics. It's soil. It's dirt. I'm not saying eat dirt, though that's probably not the worst of ideas, but wash them off with water. How are we doing on YouTube? The M Cell, thank you for all your comments. Maria, been watching you every night instead of watching my novella. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much. Why celery juice? Celery juice is terrific for the gut health. It's hydrating. It's got electrolytes in it. It's great. Celery juice rocks. Who likes celery juice? Yeah. Awesome to Paul Stamets. What brand of lion's mane do I recommend? Kiara, I recommend my brand of lion's mane, Roar Lion's Mane. It's third-party tested, GMP certified. Right now, it's buy one, get three free. You can get it right here, or go to roarlionsmane.com. Can someone put the instructions there for Kiara, who just joined us? I'm guessing you just joined us. Welcome. Great to have you. Scoop, you can wash the water in vinegar and baking soda. Okay. Epigenesis, thoughts on CoQ10? Love CoQ10. CoQ10 helps improve mitochondrial function. High doses of CoQ10 can help with Parkinson's disease and Alzheimer's disease, as well as with statins, side effects of statins. One side effect of statins is decreasing CoQ10. By a high dose, I mean 1,000 milligrams a day, up to 3,000 milligrams a day. That's about 10 times the standard dose. Ooh, I got more water here. This is fluoride-free water from a Berkey filter with vitamin C, magnesium drops, and some stevia for sweetness, and some Celtic sea salt. Oh man, that's tasty. It's got that saltiness, so it's like satisfying to drink. It's great. Kaylee just ordered. Awesome. You're going to love it. Mushrooms for osteoporosis. I don't know if they help with osteoporosis. Thoughts on carrot juice? It's delicious. It's got nutrients. It's also very high in sugar. Let me look up mushrooms for osteoporosis. That's a fascinating idea. Do mushrooms help with osteoporosis? Osteoporosis. Medicinal mushrooms, maitake and shiitake, improve bone remodeling, which is bone resorption and formation balance. Together with the vitamin D3, they improve bone strength and sturdiness. Stronger bones reduce the risk of most common symptoms of osteoporosis. In other words, bone fractures. Cool. So maitake and shiitake. And I got news for you. You're going to love this. My lion's mane mushroom also has shiitake and maitake mushrooms. So this can also help with bone health if this article is correct. So let me look up another article. Let me go to Google Scholar. That's just one article. Mushrooms, bone health. So vitamin D with mushrooms is associated with improved bone health. Vitamin D, edible mushrooms. Flavonoid intake and bone health. Reishi and consumption of bone health. All right, let me read this one. This article is from 2016. Now, the right way to do this is to read the whole article, and we don't have time for that because that would be very boring for you. But I'm going to read the abstract, see what I can find out here. One, let's look. How many people cited this article? 7. So that's not very many. Doesn't mean it's not good. It's not super. So this one suggests that consumption of reishi mushrooms is healthy for bones. That's what I got. I would need a more careful reading for me to understand this at a deeper level. So there is some evidence that mushrooms are helpful for bone health. Is the water filter the one that failed most testing? I don't think so, Arturo. The Berkey filter has been around for a long time, and I think it's a really good company. If you don't want to do a Berkey filter, you could do a reverse osmosis filter. Kaylee, I haven't, or about leaving mushrooms in the sun. I have not seen that. You want to cook your mushrooms to be safe. Some people eat raw mushrooms. Maybe that's okay. I'd recommend cooking them. Do mushrooms? I'm going to ask ChatGPT. Do mushrooms help with bone health? Then I got a question for y'all. I'm going to write down your answers. I got to relog in. This water's so good. Do mushrooms improve bone health? Mark. How much melatonin do I take? I take this melatonin. By the way, I'm not a medical doctor. I'm not giving you medical advice. This is what I do. This is from Carlisle, and this is 12 milligrams. That's a lot. I do this I take melatonin to improve sleep, and especially when I travel, because it helps set the circadian rhythm. I also take this for its anti-cancer benefits. High doses of melatonin have been shown to help reduce the risk of cancer. Yeah, the Laura family. I'm a little reluctant to give my water recipe because it's got a high amount of salt in it, and I don't want anyone to necessarily do this at home. I will tell you that I have trace minerals magnesium in it, and then try a pinch of Celtic sea salt, and then if it doesn't taste good, try adding a little bit of stevia to it and mix that up. So there's some evidence that consuming certain types of mushrooms have a positive impact on bone health. Some mushrooms also have vitamin D, so that can be helpful. Higher levels of potassium found in mushrooms help maintain healthy bones. So just eating mushrooms in general could be really good. So how often do I take my Roar Lion's Mane? So I take it 5 to 6 times a week at night, 1 hour before bed. Sometimes I take it during the day as well. So I take it most days. 75 Jonesy, do I also sell MCT oil? MCT oil, I do not sell directly. If you want MCT oil, I like this company. Do I still have it here? I do. I like this company. Nature's Way. I'm not sponsored by them, but they're good. So give them a try. Nature's Way, MCT oil. You can get this on Amazon. Good stuff. By the way, if you like gummies for immune health, this is an immune boosting gummy. They're a new sponsor of the show. These are delicious. I give these out to people in the airport. They're so good. They come in these little packages. They're super tasty. I like to eat them like they're candy. They're really, really good. They do have a little bit of sugar in them, and I checked with my body. It really likes them. So this is by Nature's Answer. They're super duper good. All right. So lastly, I have a question for you. This is really important. I just struck this deal today. I'm going to do a health summit, which is a week-long virtual summit that you can attend with a doctor, a medical doctor from Harvard. I'm very excited about this because I just talked with him. He's very cool. We have different perspectives, and we see how we can have a good synergy. Is that cool or what? Give me a roar, give me a high five, give me a like or a thumbs up for that. It's gonna be a really cool. It's really gonna be a really cool week, and you're invited to attend. I want this to be as valuable for you as possible. And so 1, I'd like to hear your ideas for a name, and 2, some things you'd like us to cover. So if you have some ideas about questions you have, so you're going to have a medical doctor and you're going to have me interviewing people. We're going to get experts from around the country, potentially around the world. If you have experts you want us to interview, let me know their name and their specialty. So here's what I want from you. Number 1, people to interview. their name and their specialty. Number 2, topics you want us covered or questions you have. And number 3, if you have an interesting name for the health summit for the week, it could be, prevent Alzheimer's disease. That would be good. But if you have a catchier name, that'd be great. What if can I just like copy and paste all these comments? Huberman, totally. Yeah, Phoenix, I'm on it. Huberman, I'd love to have Huberman. Oh, I can't just paste the comments. That's great. I'm going to do that. Okay. So what are your questions? What would you like me to cover in this? Jamal, thank you. I appreciate that. Roar. Lance, what are the best supplements for the stubborn belly fat? I'd work on your diet first. Make sure you're exercising daily. Lion's mane helps with sleep, which is important. Also helps reduce anxiety, which helps with eating. It's really about diet. It's really about diet. It's less about supplements for weight loss. Black seed oil is also good. Hair growth supplements. Yes, I could use that. I used to have hairline down to here. I would love some hair growth supplements. David Sinclair would be also good. Dr. Daniel Amen. Yes, let me write these down. These are really good ones. Huberman, David Sinclair, Dr. Daniel Amen. Sean Baker, carnivore diet. Thank you. Yeah, I'd love Sean Baker, carnivore diet. The M Cell, I'm back. Thank you, Romanita. Okay, what else we got? The Gym Freak. Is that your name or is that the name of the person? How soon should you get checked for AZ? I don't know what AZ is. Dr. Julia Hunter in Los Angeles. What does she do? Dre Apalooza. Dr. Julia Hunter. What else? What are some other experts you want me to have? Dr. Julie Hunter, Dr. Edie. Yeah, totally. Dr. Georgia Edie, love her. She's great. Dr. Amen. Yes, you can take lion's mane every day. I don't recommend taking anything every day, Sandy. I recommend taking it 5 to 6 days a week. What other things could mimic Alzheimer's disease? That's interesting. I don't know about Camu. Dave Asprey. Yeah, Dave Asprey would be interesting. The Good Life with Dr. Love. Thank you. That's interesting. Dr. Eric Berg, Dr. Mercola. Paul Stamets. Yeah. I don't know about melatonin causing restless leg syndrome. I haven't heard that. I have not read Brain Saver by Anthony Williams. Early onset Alzheimer's. I don't know much about that. Dr. Robert Malone. Have Chad Tackett. Yeah, Chad Tackett would be great. Tim Ferriss would be interesting. I don't know if he'd do it. That would be fun. That'd be fun just to talk with him because he takes his brain health very seriously. He might be into it. Tim Ferriss is actually in my Burning Man camp of all things. Dr. Stephen Gundry. Yeah, he might do it. Who's Dr. Lee? Dr. Phil. Who is Dr. Lee? I don't know that person. Can you tell me more? Dr. Phil. My one of my first professors in grad school, Dr. Arthur Markman, he was a consultant for the Dr. Phil show. That was kind of fun. Heal Yourself Summit. That's an interesting name. Jabon Moore. Who is Jabon Moore? Can you tell me more about that? 75 Jonesy. Tony Robbins. Yeah, he might come. Dr. Robert Young. Who is that? How to clean out pesticides from vegetables. That's an interesting idea. Live your life roaring. Good idea. Dr. Kirk Honda. Who is that? What is their expertise? Aubrey Marcus. Yes, I've heard of him. No one said Dr. Dale Bredesen. How come no one said Dr. Dale Bredesen? We're going to try to get him for sure. Duncan Trussell. Who is Duncan Trussell? Dr. Fauci. I don't think I'm going to interview Dr. Fauci. A funny idea. Dr. Paul Thomas. Who is that? So if you add a doctor, would you please let me know their specialty so I can like categorize them? A lot of these names I don't know. Yes, we got some comedians in the chat here. Y'all are very funny. Yes, Sonia, I did share where to get the Lion's Mane. Go to roarlionsmane.com or click the link below my profile. And then the first link says Roar Lion's Mane. Right now we have a great deal. It's buy one, get three free. Joe Rogan. Yeah, Joe Rogan's interesting. I would do Joe Rogan on like my personal podcast. Joe Rogan's a little bit controversial to do on a health seminar. I like Joe Rogan because I think he's one of the last bastions of freedom of speech. So I think he's more appropriate for a podcast than a health summit. And I think he's very interesting. Dr. Thomas is a pediatrician. Thank you. Duncan Trussell is Joe's best friend. So Dr. Robert Young, who are they? Barbie, you don't see the link? So click here, Barbie. Click this thing and then click the link below my profile. And then that'll take you to a link tree, a list of links. And then the first one is Roar Lion's Mane, or you can go to roarlionsmane.com. So Dr. Robert Young, what is his specialty? I would also like women and people of color or minorities. I'd like this. I don't want this to only be white men. I would really not like it to be that way. So if you know some great health experts that are women or not men, we'll say non-identifying men or people of color or minorities, that would be super helpful as well. I'd like to talk with some of them. Yes, I know Dr. Eric Berg. Suzanne Summers. That'd be interesting. I don't know if she does this sort of thing. She'd be fun. Any other thoughts? And then everyone who wanted to get the Lion's Mane, were you able to get the Lion's Mane? Dr. Pam Popper. Thank you. Functional medicine. Great. Okay, it is 12:40. Dr. Stephen Young. He's a holistic plastic surgeon. Really? Eric Weinstein. Controversial but awesome. Why do I know that name? He's managing director of Teal Capital. That doesn't seem like a health person. Sounds like he's an investor. So Daniela Doodle, am I missing something? Dr. Jill Taylor in Texas. Yes to Pam Popper. Dr. Fung, obesity code. Thank you. Dr. Anthony Young. All right, Renee, tried my green tea today. Great focus. I got something done I wanted to have done for a year. Really? That's awesome. So, so Renee, I would love for you to record that in a video. I will put that on the website. That's awesome. Dr. Michael Clapper, Dr. Kristen Kearns, DDS. That's great. Thank you. Dr. Kristen Burns, DDS. Kristen Kearns. But I would not have been able to find her if I wrote Kristen Burns. That was not the right person. Jordan Peterson. Yeah, he'd be interesting. I wonder if he'd do it. But if I can get him 100,000 views, he'd do it. That's probably his minimum. Thank you, Remixer. Here in Cincy. Great. Dr. Adina, women's health. Yes, I want a women's health expert. We're going to do at least one, if not multiple speakers specifically on women's health. For sure. Michaela Peterson. Yeah, I want to have her on the podcast. Oh, Laura Lynn, the Anirastium's doing well. Great. No appetite for sugar cravings. Is that great? Why can't we buy from you Lion's Mane? You can buy Lion's Mane from me. User 9748. You can buy Lion's Mane from me right here. Click here and go to Roar Lion's Mane. Barbie, you're going to love it. Dr. Caldwell Esselstyn. Yeah, I like Dr. Esselstyn. He's cool. He might do it. James Clear. It's an interesting idea because why not? Eric Berg. Do I need a speaker on self-care? I don't know. Michael Greger. Who is Dr. Michael Greger, Rhonda? What does he do? These are all speakers for a potential health summit. David Patel on fasting. That's great. Dennis McKenna. Who is Dennis McKenna, Julie? Is that like Terrence McKenna? If you can put their specialty, that's really helpful for me to like organize them. Thank you, Mikamos. How do I get Lion's Mane? Gina Queen, if you click here, go to the link below my profile, click that, then click on Roar Lion's Mane or go to roarlionsmane.com. So if you're on a computer, go to roarlionsmane.com or just click here and then the link tree below my profile. So on TikTok, Jina Skier, so Sabat Khatib, Thabatkhatib, Sabat Khatib. How much does Lion's Mane cost? Mary, right now it's buy one, get 3 free. So if you want to find out, just click the link below my profile. It's about 50 cents a day. It's awesome. It's the best quality Lion's Mane at the best possible price. It's one of the least expensive, most valuable supplements you can get. I say that without hyperbole. This is third-party tested, GMP certified, which are really important standards in a good supplement. Comes with a money-back guarantee of 6 months. Best quality lion's mane at the best possible price. If you find a better lion's mane at a better price, I will pay you $100. So get yours now while we still got it available and we got this deal going on. Click here and then go to Roar Lion's Mane and then get yours. If you get the larger, if you get the upgrade version, you get free shipping. The upgrade version is a larger package. So you get free shipping. Yes, Gage, I do have an EMF protector. It's called Harmony Pendant. This is it. Harmony Pendant. And there's a link below my profile for that. Julie's Terrence's brother. Interesting. Can lion's mane give you diarrhea? If you take too much, potentially. My lion's mane at a regular dose, no. I guess it could if you're allergic, but for most healthy adults, no. I don't know how long we're going to run the special, Pocahontas. I'd like to keep it at this price as long as I can. And hopefully we don't run out. Lion's mane helps my appetite control. That's awesome, Yogi Day. Thank you. Okay. So that was awesome. It is 12:46 in the AM. You rock. You rock for being here to study learning and memory, and reducing anxiety without taking drugs. So we've talked for over an hour about the healthy things you can do to reduce anxiety and reduce depression with healthy behaviors, with sunlight, with music, with hugs, with doing good deeds, with eating healthy food, with removing the bad food, with improving your sleep, all these wonderful things, with journaling, with breathing exercises. You're awesome. You're amazing. I'm honored to be in the Lion's Den with all of you. You are just fantastic. And you could have been doing anything tonight. You could have been scrolling on your phone. You could have been, watching news, which is not very helpful. You could have been watching trash TV. You could have been watching pornography. You could have been doing something destructive. Instead, you were doing something productive. You were taking care of your health and you were contributing to the conversation and you were learning. You're awesome. And thank you for all these great ideas, these great recommendations. I'm going to look up these professionals and see who wants to be part of the Health Summit. And you're going to get an invitation to join us for free. I will give you more information about that later. And I love you. I sincerely love you. Thank you for all the prayers for my mother. Her name is Angela, and we are, the surgery is tomorrow morning, and I'll be taking care of her and being of help. And then I'm going to leave town for a little while. I'm managing a speaker series at a big event, and that'll be fun. And I so appreciate you. I love you. You're awesome. So have a wonderful night. And I will try to come on tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it. If my mother needs me, I'm just going to help her. But if I can come on, I will. And then if you want to get the free resources from Chad Tackett, those are below my profile. Just click here. Ton of free resources. I'm not going to go over them. There are 2 free ebooks. There's a free hormonal profile. There's a free supplement guide. There's a free masterclass. All the information's free. And then there's products that I really like that if you want to get those, the physical products cost money. I think they all have money back guarantees. And yeah, you're awesome. So have a wonderful night. Thank you for being here. Good night, Instagram. Good night, YouTube. You're awesome. Thank you so much for the comments, the M-Cell and Ramona. And good night, TikTok.